What happens when one of China's biggest stars puts her entire spotlight on someone else? Just out of love and loyalty. In an industry full of silent rivalries and backstage competition, Bai Lu just shattered the rules and set a new standard for sisterhood in showbiz. Stay with us, because this is more than just a drama promo. It's a story about legacy, leadership, and lifting others with you. On the surface, it may have seemed like just another celebrity post. A few words, a tag, some hashtags. But those who understood the subtle dynamics of the Chinese entertainment industry saw something far more significant. On July 27, 2025, at precisely noon, Bai Lu, one of the most beloved and influential actresses in China, sent shockwaves across the online community with a simple yet powerful message. Come watch it. She tagged Zhao Qing, a younger actress making her lead debut in the historical fantasy series The Mortal's Immortal Journey, and added a couple of relevant hashtags. That was all. No rehearsed campaign.
No vidéo teaser.
Just one sentence filled with energy, warmth, and sincerity. But why did it matter? Because in an industry where competition is often hidden behind polite smiles and where even colleagues rarely promote each other unless it serves their brand, Bai Lu's gesture stood out like a beacon. It was spontaneous. It was heartfelt. And more importantly, it was public. She used her personal platform, not a studio account, not a press release, to shine a spotlight on someone else. And not just someone random, but a fellow actress from the same agency, Yu Film and Television, who had been quietly working her way up the ladder for years without quite breaking through. Bai Lu's post didn't just generate attention, it sent a message. A message about how leadership isn't always loud or authoritative. Sometimes, true leadership is quiet, empathetic, and empowering. By choosing to endorse Zhao Qing in such a casual but visible way, Bai Lu reminded the industry and her millions of followers what real mentorship looks like. She wasn't just lending her fame, she was lending her trust, her approval, and perhaps most valuable of all, her audience's belief. The response was immediate. Within hours, comments flooded in, not just from fans of the show or Zhao Qing herself, but from those who admired Bai Lu's character. Many noted that this wasn't the first time she had helped elevate others behind the scenes, but it was the most public, and the most impactful. Some even said that her post was more effective than any billboard campaign. And they weren't wrong. The viewership for the premiere surged. People tuned in, not just for the fantasy plot or the special effects, but because Bai Lu said, in her own words, "This is worth your time." In an age where audiences are increasingly drawn to authenticity over polish, Bai Lu's unscripted support struck a chord. It wasn't strategic, it was human. It wasn't designed to impress, it was meant to connect. And in doing so, it transformed what could have been a quiet premiere into a national, even international talking point. That is the true power of sincerity in the hands of someone who doesn't need to prove anything, but chooses to lift others anyway. In an industry where image is everything and every move is often calculated down to the second, Bai Lu's brief yet heartfelt endorsement of Zhao Qing mattered in ways that went far beyond social media metrics. It wasn't just a celebrity supporting a peer, it was a quiet disruption of the unspoken hierarchy and competitive norms that shape the entertainment world. Her post resonated not because of its content alone, but because of what it symbolized, an act of generosity in a space that rarely rewards it. Actors in the spotlight are often encouraged to focus solely on themselves, to preserve their image, their momentum, their relevance. Promoting someone else, especially someone younger or less established, is not just uncommon, it's frequently seen as a risk. It can be interpreted as diluting one's own brand, or worse, giving attention to someone who might one day become a rival. In that context, Bai Lu's public support of Zhao Qing broke form. It was not self-serving. It wasn't part of a press tour or a contractual obligation. It was personal. And in a culture that so often leans on polished PR strategies, this rawness and warmth felt revolutionary. What Bai Lu did, in essence, was give permission for others to care openly. She reminded audiences, and perhaps other actors, that admiration and camaraderie don't weaken your position, they strengthen it. Her actions reminded people that true influence lies not in how loudly one speaks of their own success, but in how willingly they use their platform to elevate someone else. She didn't have to do it. That's exactly why it mattered so much. The public's response reflected this understanding. There was no cynicism, no suspicion. Instead, there was a flood of appreciation and joy, not just for Zhao Qing, who was finally getting a moment in the sun, but for Bai Lu, who proved that success and humility can coexist. Viewers around the world, from Asia to Europe to North America, began commenting not only on the drama itself, but on the rare beauty of seeing women in the same industry lifting one another without hesitation. It wasn't just about television anymore, it was about values. About the kind of working culture people hope to see more of. About the kind of human moments we're all quietly hungry for. And perhaps most powerfully, Bai Lu's gesture set an example without preaching. It wasn't framed as activism or mentorship. She didn't explain herself or try to frame the post as anything more than what it was, a simple, spontaneous show of support. And yet, in doing so, she created a ripple effect far greater than she likely anticipated. This wasn't a press stunt. It was character in motion, and character, when witnessed in its purest form, is what stays with us long after the trend passes. Bai Lu isn't just a co-worker to Zhao Qing, she's a trailblazer at Huanyu Film and Television, where both actresses are signed. Industry insiders often refer to Bai Lu as the #1 sister at the studio, a role she has fully embraced by actively promoting her colleagues rather than competing with them. And this isn't the first time. Behind the scenes, she's been mentoring new talent, offering advice on set, and even rehearsing lines with rookies when the cameras aren't rolling. Zhao Qing, once best known as a Hanfu beauty, now takes center stage as Caihuan, a healer in the mortal's immortal journey. She's been in supporting roles for years, but this time, thanks to her performance and Bai Lu's spotlight, she's no longer hidden in the background. 1 million fans reserved the show before its premiere. But thousands more came after seeing Bai Lu's post. Because when someone like her speaks, people listen. From Weibo to Reddit, Twitter to fan cafes in Seoul and Bangkok, the message was clear. This is what true mentorship looks like. We need more Bai Lu energy in this industry. I didn't know Zhao Qing before, but I'm watching now because Bai Lu believes in her. People didn't just support the drama. They supported the values behind the post. This moment may mark the beginning of a new kind of celebrity culture in Asia, one that values emotional intelligence, generosity, and authenticity over algorithms and superficial hype. Studios take note. Fans are hungry for more than beauty and fame. They want to see humanity behind the glamour. And Bai Lu gave them exactly that. According to insiders, Bai Lu didn't just write the post. She watched the premiere with staff and personally sent encouragement texts to Zhao Qing before the show aired. Some reports even say she's helping Zhao Qing prepare for upcoming interviews, guiding her on how to handle sudden fame with grace. This isn't just promotion, this is leadership in its purest form. In a world where fame often means every woman for herself, Bai Lu is reminding us that the strongest women are the ones who lift others up. Zhao Qing may have landed the role, but Bai Lu gave her the launchpad. Whether you're a drama fan, a rising artist, or just someone who believes in kindness, this story proves that generosity never goes out of style. Did this story inspire you?
Do you want more uplifting, behind-the-scenes stories from the Asian entertainment world?
Then don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on the bell for more content from our channel. Speech Balloon, tell us in the comments. Have you ever had someone believe in you before the world did? Thank you for watching.